Pout-Pout Fish Special Valentine, written by Wes Adams, illustrated by Isidre. Mr. Fish was on his way home. He had been shopping for supplies to make Valentine's Day treats and cards for all his friends. His bags were heavy and he was feeling tired. He cheered up when he saw his octopus friend. "Have you been to the crab store by any chance?" asked Mr. 8. "I need something to add sparkle to my Valentines." Mr. Fish was pleased to share his glitter and glue with his friend. He found Miss Clam and Mrs. Squid in a fluster. They had been up all night making heart-shaped cookies, many cookies, and they had run out of ingredients for icing. Mr. Fish had just what they needed. He was glad to sweeten their day and lighten his load at the same time. "Thank you, Pout-Pout Fish," said Mrs. Squid. "You made us both happy as clams," said her baking partner. Swimming up the deep dark, Mr. Lantern was searching for sea flowers for his Valentines, but he wasn't having much luck. "Why don't you make some?" asked Mr. Fish. Mr. Lantern said he didn't know how. From his bag, Mr. Fish took scissors, construction paper, and tape. He showed Mr. Lantern how to make blooms of all shapes and sizes. "These are perfect," said Mr. Lantern, glowing with pride. When he got home, Mr. Fish was feeling better after helping his friends, but he realized he'd used up most of his supplies he'd bought to make his own Valentines. He worried that his Valentine's plan would be ruined. He decided to do the best he could with what he had: a few sheets of paper and some colored pencil. As he worked on his card, he thought of special message for his friend's pals, which he wrote with loving care. When he was almost done, he saw a passing post fish and gave her all the Valentines to deliver, except for last one. When it was ready, he decided to deliver it himself. Miss Shimmer thought his homemade card was wonderful. "Thank you," she said. She gave him a Valentine too, a box of candy. While they shared the treats, Mr. Fish told her about his day. "It sounds like you are everyone's special Valentine," Mrs. Shimmer said. "Oh, I don't know about that," Miss Fish said. But Miss Shimmer was right. Mr. Fish was away from home. Everyone got together to show their friend how much he meant to them. Mr. Fish returned to find Valentine's Day surprise waiting for him with a joyful message he would never forget. "Happy Valentine's Day, Pout-Pout Fish. We love you. Love, Mr. 8, Mrs. Clam, Mrs. Squid, Mr. Lantern, and Miss Shimmer." Happy Valentine's Day!